staying safe, happy and positive. I am Vicky and I'm a life purpose coach dedicated to help people-pleasing women who are feeling that somehow they are stuck in their careers and their lives and they need to find out what they are meant to do in this world so they can build a meaningful and joyful life and achieve the final goal, which is fulfillment. If you are new here, I'm so happy to see you and so glad. If you find useful this video, please like it, share it and subscribe. Today I want to talk about self-love. I'm not talking because I'm just giving a few seconds to you to say what is going on. Again, about self-love? Yes, we have listened about this thousands of times the last years. And yes, it's not easy to achieve it. And yes, you're saying theoretically bullshit. So, after you might have already thought all these things, which are okay, I forgive you, and I'm gonna keep on having you, my friends, I want to talk about self-love. And what I want to tell you is that yes, self-love is not something easy. Yes, self-love, it's something that takes daily practice. And yes, listening things like 5 tips to have self-love, how to self-love, your journey to self-love. Do this thing and you are gonna feel self-love. Really piss me off. I will be polite as always and kind. But believe me, self-love, it's not something that is happening in one day. Self-love, it's not a habit like anything else that you wake up one day and you're saying, no, I'm doing this and it's fine and it's done. Self-love, it's a practice. It's a path that you must make the decision to follow. It's a whole huge process and a journey that if you decide to make, it's gonna give you purpose in your life. It's gonna make you feel fulfilled. It's gonna offer you joy. But it's not easy. It doesn't happen in one day and never ever comes in our road out of nowhere. So please do not listen to anyone who is saying you are gonna do 2 things and you are there, self-love. You are gonna follow 5 tips and there, self-love. No, it's not happening like that. It takes practice, courage. It takes to understand your fears, listen to you, self-awareness. It's a whole process that it's gonna be a process and it's gonna change and it's gonna take different forms and go through different phases in all of your life. So, after I have said these things, because I'm really bored of listening about self-love and talking about self-love in a way that it's like a recipe, like you're gonna do this and you're gonna start loving yourself. I want to share with you some tips, but are not tips like any other tip. I want you to pay attention in this. Are daily things that you should practice and I should practice if I want and if you want at one point to reach at a level that you genuinely, authentically love yourself. So our practices that by repeating them on daily basis, it's gonna lead us from the bottom of our hearts to real, unique self-love. And believe me, when you reach the point that you love yourself, anything else in your life, it's gonna change. And anything else in your life, it's gonna be better, easier, full of joy. But always keep in mind that it's not coming out of the blue. It's not happening in one day. Are not some things that you have to follow and do it 1 month and that's it. So I want to share with you some things that I personally practice and are working for me as a person, and it has been proven that it's working for most of people and the setup of our minds. But I want also to tell you that these things do not fit to anyone. So I'm gonna share with you general practices, guidelines, and things that you might need to have in your mind, and after that, the next step, it's on you to keep some of them, throw away whatever it doesn't work for you, and find what is gonna lead you as a person to the final destination, which is love for yourself. You are gonna mix all the tips, you're gonna add, you're gonna throw away in order to come to your unique recipe. And once you have this, which is mysterious, difficult, and like tricky path sometimes, at the end of the tunnel, you are gonna see how important self-love is. So for me, as a person, things that I practice, or at least try to practice every day, and I can reassure you that since the moment I started practicing this up to now, I have reached to a point that really deeply I have started loving myself. But sure, it's a whole process, and sure, if I stop one day practicing all of these things, I can go back to a person who is blaming, torturing myself, and not listening and loving. So, some of the things that I practice every day, I use, first of all, daily affirmations. I have found my fears and my own needs, and I have created and built daily affirmations that do remind me about my strengths, my potential, they do remind me that fear, it's only in my mind. So for myself, for example, insecurity was one of my biggest challenges in my path of self-love. So I give you just an example. One of my daily affirmations is saying, every day, under any circumstances and under any way, I am safe, calm, and protected. Every day, I have to repeat this, and I need to start my day and set my mindset in such a way that it reminds me that it's in my own hand to be on daily basis safe, calm, and protected. So daily affirmations, it's a huge part of your journey to self-love. Also, I did stop negative self-talk. Saying negative things about your own self and keep on repeating them, it's gonna lead you to what? To a negative result or to a positive? Sure, to a negative. So stop negative self-talking. It's gonna add zero value to you. Also, challenge social expectations. In your journey of self-love, you need to differentiate and understand what are your expectations from your own life and what are coming out of society. Also, build your strengths. Find out what are the strongest parts of yourself and build them. Make you feel powerful. Add value to you. Focus on your successes. Yes, any failure can be educational and a great lesson. But that's it. After that, you need to focus to any big or small success that you are having every single day, every single week, every single year, and celebrate them. Also, practice self-compassion. Have you ever found yourself being so compassionate about third parties, about other people, about your kids, your husband, your family, your friends, or strangers, and being so strict with yourself? Try self-compassion. It's gonna give you relief. Believe me, it's comforting for soul, mind, and heart. Also, live gratefully. You are listening a lot about practicing journals every day in life. Yes, it's like something that it's modern and it's what's happening now and it's gonna stop. So you can see selling notes and notebooks and anything you can write and journal gratitude and all these things. Yes, it's a sign of our ages and it's happening now, but actually it's something, even though if you write down, if you use something that is sold online, a notebook, a paper, or just your mind, it's something that it's gonna change your whole life and mindset. Feel grateful for anything you have in your life. And starting from today, and starting from what you feel and think most certain in your life, which is your health, your eyes, your hands, your legs, your voice. Your bed, your food. And after that, feel grateful for anything extra that you have. Because anything apart from these are extra and are gifts from God. And you need to realize them and to celebrate for them. Also, something very simple that I'm practicing every day. Please don't forget to smile. Just smile. You deserve it. Go to the mirror and smile to yourself. Your people around you deserve it. Smile. It's so simple, but some people always forget it. For me, not at all, because it's natural. It's coming natural to me. Thank God. But if you don't smile, think to smile. It's important. Smile at your life, smile at yourself in the mirror. And last but not least, ask for help. Whenever you need it, ask for help. You need help and you must learn to ask for it. I can really, honestly, keep on telling more and more and more things that are leading me into my journey of self-love. I'm gonna mention some of them, like with no explanation, which is surround yourself with goodness. Remember always that you are loved. Ask for anything you need from God or people around you. Stay home when needed. Don't put pressure on yourself. Set boundaries. Prioritize. Set yourself as priority, and dozens of things. So, as you understand, the journey of self-love, it's unique to each one of us. It's a mixture of our needs, our beliefs, our mindset, and it's not easy to achieve it. Are little baby steps every single day. And these little baby steps finally are gonna lead you to the final destination, which is self-love. But since the day you start, from today up to the last day, you need to practice it on a daily basis. It's not easy, and it's not gonna happen out of the blue. And it's not, do these 5 things and you're done. I might have been a little bit more aggressive or pissed off today in this video, other than you are used from me. But really, feeling like weak and you are not good enough and you are not what you have to be, and wondering, why am I not able to feel self-love, and everyone around us is so good and it's feeling so much self-love. It's something that I'm struggling with a long time, and I want to make you feel comfortable and understand that it's a process, a journey, a whole path, and it takes daily practice. So it's not that you are not enough, it's not that you are not good, it's not that you are not strong. It just takes practice and time. And by practicing, you will make it. And believe me, what you're gonna take back after this practice, it's something that you cannot even imagine. And always keep in mind, the way we love ourselves shows the path and the way how we want to be loved and respected. So So this was for today. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay positive, and I'm gonna be back soon. And also, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye guys.